This is a message for the family, okay? Dave, grow a pair of testicles. Satisfy your wife. It's not gonna take long. You might have to bring some personal lubricant, that's all right. A lot of women that age, it's necessary.
I'm optimistic right now because I feel I'm on the right track. I'm not standing still. I'm trying to get my hot dog business going. I'm gonna get that bastard out of the house.
Excuse me, white man, I have a hot dog stand to run. Can you get off your lazy white ass and help?
If we can get Vinny out of the house, I know things will turn around. But how do we get him out? That's the million-dollar question.
I think I'm having a stroke.
I'm gonna get the kids therapy. I'm gonna get Dave some type of drug rehab. I've gotta get him off these pills and I gotta get his leg working. We're gonna go back to church and come together again and love each other and not be filled with rage and anger. We're gonna be a family again. I really believe that.
Karen. I wish I was more sexually attracted to you because I think that would make a lot of things easier. But unfortunately, I'm not. Inside of her, I see a deep sadness. Someone who's trying to recapture the glory days, and I think she regrets who she married. I think she regrets having children. I think she would have rather had kept her womb intact.
Once I handle this situation with Vinny, I feel like my dad would stop boozing, my mom would rededicate herself to this family. Kayla will be all right, and I'll have time to go pursue my own dreams.
Drew, I'm your father now. 10 years from now, you're gonna be like, you know what? That guy who was living in my garage, he was my dad. I think your parents are gonna try to make you feel good about the fact that you're a barista. I don't want you to feel good about that because I think that's pathetic. And so I'm gonna continue to humiliate you until you move out and get a new job.
Go on, let's go. That's it. Move, duck, pretend it's his face, mess him up. Blood in the water, let's go.
Hey, can you talk for a few minutes?
Yeah, what's going on?
I wanted to talk to you about finding a place in the city. I kind of need to get out of here. Vinny, you have to leave the house. Please. I think we could be friends. I don't know what your feelings are for me, but I saw you looking at me in the shower. I don't know what that was about, but I think we could go on a date if you leave the house.
Kayla, get out while you can. You have a better shot at life living with bums and hitching the rails than living in this family. It might even do you good to kind of see the world and just go out and marry a Mexican. I want you to find your freedom. I know you will.
This whole family is ready for change. I'm not the one breaking up this family. This family was already dysfunctional before I got here. I'm just revealing how fucked up they are. They'll appreciate that at some point.
But it's all good. I don't hold any hard feelings against the whole family. And I love them. I'm part of the family now.
Oh shit.
It's good, bro.
Dude, you gotta see this.
Welcome to the Connie Summers Show.
Imagine buying a house, raising a family, and accomplishing the American dream. Then a hurricane floods your basement, so you rent a room to help with repair costs, but the tenant refuses to pay, and you slowly realize that you're living with a deranged madman. Acclaimed film producer Joseph Ruzer captures this in his new documentary, The Squatter. Mr. Ruzer, thank you for joining us.
Connie, thank you so much for having me.
You know, I have to ask, you look a little different since we saw you in the film.
Yeah, I actually got a makeover on Maury. It was the highest rated makeover special in the history of television.
So how did you decide on the subject matter of this film?
It came to me in a dream. I have these visions at night. My friends compare me to Jesus, and I saw this film exactly how it is cut today. It was a 90-minute dream. The next day, I hopped on Craigslist. After I was finished looking in the body rub section, I posted an ad asking families if they had experience with a squatter living in their home. 20 minutes later, one Karen Baker emailed me back, and the next day, we started rolling just like that.
Absolutely. absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I know.
You've had some major success this past year with the film and the hit reality show Squatters. Life doesn't suck, right?
I mean, the only real problem I can think of is just where to store all the cash. 'Cause there's no room. I mean, the cupboards are full. You have to take the Girl Scout cookies and put them in the freezer because there's just money everywhere, just money.
The million-dollar question everyone is dying to know, did the Bakers get Vinny out?
After Vinny found the credit card fraud information and made the threat against the Baker family, they realized they had no case. They tried to use Angelina as a sacrificial lamb and pay her $500 extra to perform fellatio on Vinny. They thought everything was gonna be fine, but then he backed out of the deal. And everything went to shit. The Bakers shut down the shoot, unfortunately, and the next day they got the foreclosure papers and they had to move out. But since they never filed eviction papers, Vinny was still legally allowed to stay there, and he did.
Vinny resided at the home after the Bakers moved out?
Oh no, he's still residing there now. Vinny set up a profile on Airbnb. He got tourists from around the world to stay in all the empty rooms in the house. As a result, he made hundreds of thousands of dollars. And with the money, he was able to put a down payment on the house and actually buy it back from the bank. So now Vinny owns the former Baker residence. He's making a ton of money and traveling the world. Do we have a clip? I think we have a clip.
Hi, Bakers. I'm in DR. Hi. Drew, how's the Starbucks working out, huh? Making any frappuccinos today? I had a girl do a frappuccino on my dick last night. Uno, dos, tres.
Dominican Republic. Fuck you, Bakers.
That's terrible.
Connie, this film has been a journey for me. I went into it thinking that the Bakers were this loving family that made a mistake. What I learned from this experience was that they're just so fucking unlikable. Vinny is my cash cow. Everywhere we go, people just want to see Vinny. He just has that star quality. Do I want to film in misery when I could be hanging out with Vinny and a bunch of strippers, making it rain all over the world?
The Bakers!
And the fact that he's training for the Olympics, how amazing is that? It's so inspirational, in fact, that I decided to donate $10 million of my own money to fund his Olympic campaign. It's an official shirt.
That says a lot. So you're sponsoring him.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but Vinny has been tapped to be the fresh new face of the new eharmony.com campaign. Do we have the clip?
Meet Vinny and Angelina. They're in love, and they met online.
We actually met kind of indirectly through Craigslist, which is kind of crazy, but if it can happen to me and to us, it can happen to you.
Find the person that's right for you on eharmony.com.
I was so used to locking up black men, and now I can officially
Now you
be with one.
Getting locked down by a black man, right?
eharmony.com.
Oh, yeah.
Love is just one click away at eharmony.com.
Wow, what are the chances? Angelina, that little skank. But isn't Vinny at fault here?
They should have known that after 30 days, he established legal residency in their home. And there's no questions about that. They fucked up. Vinny took a situation where he had nothing and he turned it into something. That is the definition of the American dream right there.
Mr. Ruzer, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. It's truly an honor.
Can we get lunch after this?
Mr. Ruzer, I didn't know it was that type of interview. We're still rolling.
There's a Quiznos up the street.
You're watching The Connie Summers Show.
You good?
Listen, bitch, you might be in my room, you might be living in my house, but don't get comfortable.
Hello?
Tigran,
What's good, nigga?
you remember that thing we were talking about?
Hell yeah.
It's on.
That's what's up, nigga.
I'm coming for you. I kill you.